Hello, Wayne Roach here. Welcome to Wayne Roach Reads the Bible. Very welcome, and so you might be wondering, I've got this shirt, I mean, dressed up, Wayne Roach. But anyway, so John and I was at a wedding, and we came back to John's, and so I said, "Oh, John, I've got to record another chapter." It's always the bloody, So today's chapter is Exodus 23. Do not spread false rumours, and do not help a guilty man by giving false testimony. Do not give the majority when they do wrong, or when they give testimony that perverts justice. Do not show partiality to a poor man at his trial. If you happen to see your enemy's cow or donkey running loose, take it back to him. If his donkey is fallen under its load, help him get the donkey to its feet again. Don't just walk off. Do not deny justice to a poor man when he appears in court. Do not make false accusations, and do not put an innocent person to death. For I will condemn anyone who does such an evil thing. Do not accept a bribe, for a bribe makes people blind to what is right and ruins the cause of those who are innocent. Do not mistreat a foreigner. You do know how it feels to be a foreigner, because you were foreigners in Egypt, For 6 years, plant your land and gather it and what it produces, but in the 7th year let it rest. Do not harvest anything that grows on it. The poor may eat what grows there, and the wild animals can have what is left. Do the same with your vineyards and your olive leaves. Work 6 days a week, but do not work on the 7th day, so that your slaves and the foreigners who work for you and even your animals can rest. Listen to everything that I, the Lord, have said to you. Do not pray to the gods. Do not even mention their names. Celebrate 3 festivals a year to honour me. In the month of Abib, the month in which you left Egypt, celebrate the festival of unleavened bread in the way that I commanded you. Do not eat any bread made with yeast during the 7 days of this festival. Never come to worship me without bringing an offering. Celebrate the harvest festival when you begin to harvest your crops. Celebrate the festival of shelters in the autumn when you gather the fruit from your vineyards and orchards. Every year at these 3 festivals, all your men must come to worship me, the Lord your God. Do not offer bread made with yeast, but when you sacrifice an animal to me, the fat of animals sacrificed to me during these festivals is not to be left until the following morning. Each year bring to the house of the Lord your God the first grain that you harvest. Do not cook a young sheep or goat in its mother's milk. I will send an angel ahead of you to protect you as you travel and bring you to the place which I have prepared. Pay attention to him and obey him. Do not rebel against him, for I have sent him, and he will not pardon such rebellion. But if you obey him and do everything that I command, I will fight against your enemies. My angel will go ahead of you and take you into the land of the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, and Canaanites, Hivites, and Jebusites, and I will destroy them. Do not bow down, to their gods and worship them, and do not adopt their religious practices, destroy their gods, and break down their sacred stone pillars. If you worship me, the Lord your God, I will bless you with food and water, and take away all your sicknesses in your land. No woman will have miscarriage or be without children. I will give you long lives, make the people who oppose you afraid of me. I will bring confusion among the people against whom you fight, and I will make all your enemies turn and run from you. I will throw your enemies into panic. I will drive up the Hivites and Canaanites and Hittites as you advance. I will not drive them out within a year's time. If I did, the land would become deserted, and the wild animals would be too many for you. Instead, I will drive them out little by little until there are enough of you to take possession of the land. I will make borders of your land extend from the Gulf of Aqaba to the Euphrates River, and from the Mediterranean Sea to the desert. I will give you power over the inhabitants of the land, and you will drive them out as you advance. Do not make any agreement with them or with their gods. Do not let those people live in your country. If you do, they will make you sin against me. If you worship their gods, it will be a fatal trap for you. Chapter 23 of Exodus. I'm Wayne Roach.